The courage to admit an error is called character. Following piece was first shared by me in year 2013. It had then evoked an intense and varied responses from family and friends, which was in fact quite enlightening and heartening to note. 11 years down the line, we appear to be still struggling with some mixed perceptions and certain predictions. Though there are some sane voices emerging in every segment of our society, businesses, religions, and the government, perhaps it is more relevant now than ever that roots of our nascent cultural saplings are fed with clean water, values, and organic manure, morals. Individually, I have no one except myself to put to test or acclaim, but I know for sure that many of my co-travelers on the lifeway will definitely find resonance in these thoughts. Somewhere, the basic realization still needs to seep and sink in all of us, that, to own up, is the first step taken towards getting rid of unwanted undesirables from one's life. Here is the original 2013 piece for your views. If we pick examples of public figures having caught on the wrong side of the law, no part of our world is an exception. Perhaps to fall for such temptations is a universal weakness amongst human beings. But I have observed that elsewhere, and to name a few popular cases to elaborate, like Tiger Woods, Bill Clinton, late Henry Crosney, and perhaps many more, once caught, investigated, and tried, they have not only confessed and revealed what wasn't unearthed till then, but have also regretted their actions and openly apologized to their family, friends, and countrymen. To the contrary, you may pick up any of such cases closer home, and there are plenty of these in our country, and you would observe that without any exception, they all have denied the level charges, claimed innocence, in some cases even after these were proven in the court of law. They all have routinely retracted from their confessions, and so, naturally, in fact obviously, have never ever regretted their actions or apologized to anyone for such proven omissions and commissions. One may feel like their inner voice has long been either extinct or is only found as a vestigial organ in general. It appears, at least for now, that we have many million miles to go before we may be able to muster the courage to admit our mistakes, come clean on them, and reform ourselves with regret, remorse, and repentance. We have somehow seemed to have forgotten that interdependence and coexistence, with freedom to disagree, were the hallmarks of an enlightened society. Laws and codes of conduct came in only when the greed, arising out of our own insecurity, got better of some of us. Confessions and to say sorry in public requires huge courage. How many of us actually readily admit a mistake or a wrong decision at home or work? Given that the inner voice always wishes to come clean, but pressures of emotional expectations would not let it happen. The worst sufferer in this dilemma is the one who neither has a heart to express nor the courage to accept. The desired guidance comes from Ayn Rand from her classic book, Fountainhead, where she wrote, and I quote, "Independence is the only gauge of human virtue and value. What a man is and makes of himself, not what he has or hasn't done for others. There is no substitute for personal dignity. We will have to lead individually by example. There is no other way. Ripples only finally convert into a big wave. Period. Those who are more visible than others, have higher stakes, or wish to be a part of the change in any sphere of public life, will have to lead by example. If our inner voice is alive, treating successes and failures alike, owning our part in it, we will lead our world with inspiring examples. I am very optimistic. This is that one small decision which has the potential to change our world for better like never before. I just hope my family, Friends and countrymen are listening to the message conveyed in this newborn poem. जागृत पौरुष उन्नत मानस सुसंस्कृत जनमानस। कल किसी बेईमानी की बात को कहने से भी कतराते थे जो, आज वो चोरी छिपे ही सही उन गलत राहों से गुजरने लगे हैं। कल जो थकते नहीं थे अपनी ईमानदारी की कस्में खाते हुए, उन सभी सफेद पोशों के काले कारनामे अब सामने आने लगे हैं, जो कुरीतियों को इस समाज से जड़ से मिटा देने का दम भरते थे। आज वही इन कुरीतियों को बढ़ावा देने हेतु नीतियां बनाने लगे हैं। पश्चाताप, प्रायश्चित जैसे शब्द इनके भाषागृहों से लिए गए हैं चुरा। जानते बूझते की गई भूलों का तुलनात्मक आकलन कराने लगे हैं। कब जागेगा इनका विवेक जो दे स्वीकारोक्ति अपने अस्तित्व की। हल्का हो आत्मग्लानि भरा अंतर्मन जिसे छुपाने में जमाने लगे हैं। पौरुष हर एक व्यक्तिमत्व का अभिन्न हिस्सा ही नहीं अधिकार है। जागृत पौरुष ही उन्नत मानस व सुसंस्कृत जनमानस का आधार है। नितिन जोधपुरी, चीन।